Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Midaya binti Nizar. So I will explain about the interest in adventure, which is hiking in New Zealand. Okay, for the first reason is New Zealand is the Great Walks. There is plenty of easy walking, but some stage challenges. Terrains mean a moderate to high level of fitness and require for most of the walk. And the next reason is because has the guide walk. Although they have a lot of map, trade information and tracks, guide walk makes independent walking possible on major tracks and often an immersive experience. Okay, for the last reason is because New Zealand have the beautiful nature. Recognized for its clean and green environment, New Zealand is made up many of beautiful landscape and it's really good for hiking.
Hi, my name is Nur Faisha binti Muhammad Syafi'i. I will present my part is interest adventure, which is scuba diving. First, scuba diving allow you to move freely underwater and make you feel you are part of the marine life. And second, another great thing is that diving is the close thing to flying. And the third is hardly having to deal with gravity, make you feel like you are weightless and flying into the blue. And the last is the every first feeling you experience while scuba diving is the absolute freedom. You are free from gravity.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azza binti Abdul Aziz. I would like to continue the presentation. Travel company that operates in New Zealand. Contiki Tour has advertised to potential customers in targeting a young traveler with 50 years experience in running 37 trips through New Zealand. All the trips focus on 18 to 35 years old tourists, which coincided with the mission of travel company for young tourists. They also offer small group of adventurers for people who like to take in extreme activities. Further different style of travel and accommodation as there are tours to suit all budgets and interests that best suit you. They also provide a local tour guides who specialize in the ins and outs of the destination area, provide the room based on what you need and want, with a small supplement charge in make sure we enjoy the journey.
So I will continue the presentation with the improvement that were made to their campaign. So the first one is a focus on benefit of services. Contiki Tour should always focus on being unique and listen to their customer. Their customer are the reason why Contiki exists, so they should always look out for them in order to improve. Second is use social media. It is essential for Contiki to use social media on a daily basis as part of their sales processes. It is the place where they can reach people from all age group. It's also a well group of people which is from all background congregate to talk about the travel product and services. So the third is limited target market. Contiki Tour only focus on young generation, which is have a lot of interest in travel, but they also not focus on the other generation. It will become not interested for other generation, which is all traveler to travel with them. So the last one is Muslim friendly. Contiki Tour does not have a Muslim package. It will become hard for Muslim traveler to travel with them. They didn't separate the room if their customer travel in the large group, but their customer need to request for the room that customer need. That's all for me. Thank you.
New Zealand is a very popular tourist destination, and international tourism is one of the largest contributors to the economy. The country's diverse scenic beauty, its unique culture and range of outdoor activities such as hiking, skiing, and water sports are some of the reasons why people are attracted to visit New Zealand. First point is geography of New Zealand itself. New Zealand is an extraordinary playground. Not only does it have every landscape you can think of spread into an area of the size of California, it also offers a dizzying array of activities, most of which can be easily accessed by a city base. The adventure tourism industry makes the most of having a country surrounded by sea. This is crossed by river and lakes, covered in native bush, and with a central spine of spectacular snow-capped mountains. There's something for everyone who enjoys the outdoor lifestyle and the special sense of freedom the relatively sparsely populated land provides. Secondly, the country is renowned for its range of adventure pastimes, the best known being bungee jumping, jet boat riding, rafting, and skiing. Popular tourist activities in New Zealand include sightseeing, adventure tourism, camping, and camping. To support active travel, New Zealand has numerous walking and hiking paths, some of which, like the Milford Track, have huge international recognition. There is also a walking route the length of the country, and the New Zealand Cycle Trail. Next is being a creative bunch. New Zealand is a mountainous island nation sitting isolated in the Southwest Pacific, so the weather tends to be pretty unpredictable. That said, means that you can come at any time of year and still get glorious days. Most people who visit New Zealand choose to come during summer season, which is December to February. New Zealand is four-season country and almost every month is different, but still there are plenty of activities you can do during a vacation in whatever season you came. For example, the fourth season is the perfect time to do a hiking activities. It's a little cooler, a little quiet, but so beautiful as the leaves on the trees change color and the first dusting of snow arrives on the hills. As long as you've got a few layers of clothing, you're in for a treat because you will have most of hiking trail to yourself. Last but not least, Queenstown, the active capital. Queenstown has more than its share of breathtaking scenery and a diverse range of attractions, but it's the crazy locals whom international visitors find most enchanting. There are a million activities to choose from. You can skydive basically anywhere. Queenstown is home to shoot over jet, zip lines, bungee jump, caving, zorbing, hiking, paragliding, and so much more. If it can be done outdoors, it can be done in New Zealand.
Assalamualaikum, I am Aina and I will be continuing the presentation by explaining about types of people who are likely to favor an adventure-based holiday. The first type of people who are likely to favor an adventure tourism is people that seek personal challenges. Prius 1992 identified 5 concepts associated with the adventure experience: fear, distrust, abilities, and attitudes. Curiosity about adventure and the need to be challenged is unlikely to diminish around times. Challenges and problems are essential parts of life that provide you experience, make you learn, and help you to grow wiser and stronger. We do not know about our capability if we do not chase for the opportunity. Through adventure tourism, such as skydiving, we get to challenge ourselves from the fear of heights that we had. According to behaviorists, fears and phobias are learned. For example, some people in New Zealand may have learned their fear of snakes by hearing stories from other people with a fear of snakes. Secondly, types of people who are likely to favor an adventure-based holiday is people that wants to relieve their stress. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It could be experienced from any event or thought that leads you to feeling frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is a body reaction to a challenge or demand that one experiences. Travel makes people happier, and happy people have levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, that are 23% lower than those of unhappy people. Thirdly, types of people who are likely to favor an adventure-based holiday is people that wants to increase self-awareness. Adventure travel brings you closer to your inner self, giving you the chance to examine and challenge yourself in ways you didn't think were possible. Stepping into the unknown and taking a risk demands our increased attention and can bring an intense state of self-awareness. One of the reasons that people, such as mountain climbers, engage in adventure activities. Lastly, types of people who are likely to favor an adventure-based holiday is people that want to achieve self-achievement. Regardless of age and size, taking on an overseas adventure can create feelings associated with personal achievement. The more difficult the track and the greater the challenge, the more sense of achievement we feel when we accomplish those goals. Adventure tourism are likely to become more accessible and achievable for more people. For example, for certain people, conquering Mount Everest could be their self-achievement, or small things like buying a house at a certain age.
Hi, I'm Humaira. I'm going to present about the way in which we would promote a destination to this type of people. First is we can create a video that will attract the right tourists. Video are one of the most effective technique for individual or group to get information. If you want to make a social media impression, we can make exciting video about activity that consists adventure activities. For example, we can make video of how they do the activity with the result. They are interested to go to the place to feel the experience itself. Second is partnership. Partnership with influencer might help that types of tourists gain more exposure. People who have built a loyal following for their own personal account are known as influencer. For example, like bloggers, YouTubers, and Instagrammers. Third is about website with information, rates, and reservation form. As is often done to introduce a place, must have a website to make it easier for these types of adventure tourists to find activity they like. With a website, traveler can find many things they do not know about a place. Lastly is about promote through social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are perfect platform for reaching out to people and promoting trip. There are many marketing methods available in social media like promotional posts, picture and video content, and many more. I think that's all from me. Thank you.